Hello, my name is Tom and I'm one of the creators of Scope360. Today I'm going to show you how you can use Scope360 to refine queries. The menu you see behind me is the one you get when you use Scope360 Lite. Now I have logged in to Scope360 and I have access to Scope360 Professional. As you see, now I have some additional options in the Refine Query menu. But I will start by showing you the most valuable thing that you have in Scope360 Professional compared to Scope360 Lite. Let's go to Confluence and see how you can use this functionality in Scope360. Here is a page of some examples of features that are available in the flow perspective. You can see that here are links to Jira issues, but also there are just IDs mentioned on the page as well. So when I select all this text on the Confluence page, I select copy, and then when I go back to Jira to the search here, I can go to the refine query and paste as issue key query. And when I do that, I get all the issues that were on the Confluence page in the query, and they get listed here in the search result. Here you can start manipulating the query by the other options that we have in the refine query menu. But I will show you another example, so let's get back to our Jira board. This is an example of a Jira board shown as a Kanban board, and here are different quick filters available to us. One of the initiatives here is called Flow Companion, so I select that one, and then if you want to know, so what does the query look like that defines the issues on the board, then I can choose here to get board as JQL query. So I click that one. Here we see all issues defined by that query, and then we can start to manipulate this query by the refine query menu. You see that we have a number of epics and one story, and what we can start doing here is to add child issues. Then we will get all child issues to all the included epics that were on the page, and now all of a sudden we have a lot more issues. And if we open up and look at the status report for this, we can see how this look like. Here we have all stories defined by our initiative Flow Companion, but I can show here also if we sort them under our top deliverables. Here we get our epics, and we can see all stories that are below each epic if we want to expand them. Okay, so let's take a short summary of what's available in the refine query menu. Here are some options that are about moving up and down in the hierarchy, adding children, adding parents, and so on. Next one is about stories and epics. You can filter out if you want to have only some issue types. You could also have the link epics, show epics and linked epics, and remove epics from the query. The next one is order by rank. You could add that to the query. You can choose wrap. That will wrap the query that you currently have, so it's easy to add additional things in the query. You could choose to have only done issues or remove done issues. And here is the functionality I showed you in the beginning of this video. So let's continue and do an example and get into the more advanced features of this. You can go into refine query, say that we would like to see stories only, and that we remove those that are done. Now we have only open issues still, and we'd only have the stories. What you can do is when you open a report here to show, for example, a status report, you can press Shift to open this query and add children and all ancestors, or you can press Alt to get the report with all linked issues added, and you can also do both. Then you will get the linked first and then add children and ancestors. But let's try this by pressing Shift and then I click Status Report. And now the report opens. We can see the stories that we had in the query, but we can also look into the top deliverables. Then we see that we have the epics here available as well. Let's go back to the query window. We can do similar things here with a kind of hidden feature in Scope360. If you enter the curly braces here, you could add instructions to Scope360 how to post-process this query. You could say that I would like to add parent issues, children, or linked issues. Then they will process them one at a time. How this is done is described in this page that are linked into the description. And please let us know if you would like to get a better user interface for that functionality. Hope you found this useful. See you!